Was there anything if I... No, there's nothing in this room. Sometimes there's just a lot of strange, random rooms that are empty for whatever reason. Like there could be people in there, there just aren't. Like, let me check. Yeah, there's nothing. I know my monk is getting kind of low. I just want to save healing items as much as I can. Because I'm gonna heal everybody up and use all my ether as much as I can right before getting to the Kraken's room. Okay. Let's use ether first. Then some high potions. And we should be all set. Oh, actually, I should quick save. Oops. Well, at least he's not poisoned. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. But do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. How long does Nil Death last for? I feel like this is probably a really huge percentage chance, but let me do my normal haste and temper first. Oh my god. Do I want to protect or holy? I think I should protect because that was a pretty big hit on my monk. And I could try to stop. Or not. Oh man. Once again, wish that was just a little bit longer. I wonder if maybe I should just stop hasting and tempering my monk. Maybe that will give me the slightly longer fights that I'm wanting. It's the altar of water from which the power of water flows forth. Yes. But I will go back to the mermaids because I want to see if there are dialogue updates. Does anyone here have an update? I'm guessing not, except for the people that were close to the water. Oh, and I found the Rosetta Stone. You have the Rosetta Stone? You must take it to my brother, Un, immediately. Okay. You know, I just had a thought. So we have a witch here, and then a girl over there who's dancing around, and she's very happy with her legs. And then we also had that bit with the mermaids where they said, if nothing is restored, then, or if the crystal water isn't restored, then they will turn into sea foam. So maybe not just the sea foam bit is a reference to the Little Mermaid, like this is also, because we have, this could be like the witch that is in place of the Ursula type character who gave the mermaid her legs in the first place. And then this dancer girl was a mermaid who was turned into a person. And now she's dancing all the time and having lots of fun with her legs. Because in the original story, she was given legs, but every step she took would cause her a lot of pain. It was like she was being stabbed with a bunch of tiny needles, I think. Or I think that was a description. But because the guy that she was in love with loved to see her dance, she would basically endure through the pain and just keep dancing to make him happy. So that's where my head is at here with this whole these few NPCs. No, there was a guy up here. The mystic power of the water has been revived. Now our kingdom will once again flourish. You're the same. Maybe they don't have any updates. I assumed that was talking about the girl that we met outside the submarine. Maybe it could also be talking about the dancer. Because I feel like if it was the girl in the submarine, she'd be more like... Oh, this is different. But she would be more like, one of our friends went to go and try and get some help, rather than go and see the world outside. Thank you so much. Now the beauty the stretch of the sea once knew will surely return. So that seems like that was the only updated one. Yep. So now I need to go to Un and then go to that village with the Rosetta Stone. I think he's here, right? Yeah. Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There! Now you can speak Lufenian too. Why do you have to corner me, though? That's how you know that he's not going to be relevant anymore, because he gets that generic restore the crystals to grace line. Now, to the village. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid! Wow, so was he really here from the very beginning? The Lightbearers. Then the legend is true. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. I know in most Final Fantasy games, there's always a guy named Sid who is an inventor, and he always comes with an airship. I thought he was introduced later, though. 400 years ago, we built a civilization of the highest order. Even beyond the skies we reached. However, that is not but history now. The flying castle floats on a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water, and wind. Of these, we showed greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky, we set a castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Apparently one did. The Sky People would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. But 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the four fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. So I think maybe that robot we came across must have been one of the warriors? We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Into bats? Okay, it wasn't the robot then. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the Sky People's strength. Excuse me. We struggled for our very lives with Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind. But our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle in the sky, the Flying Fortress. I forgot where those other spells were. I need to go find them. So I'm gonna fill out the last spell for my Black Mage before tackling the desert again. Hopefully it's fine and I don't get my ass kicked like before. Although I feel like I wasn't really... like, it was still kind of difficult going through the water temple, even at the end. Petrification would be really good. Do I really? No, I don't care about Saber. Well, I don't have money. But I could just come back after the Mirage Tower. Actually, I should have... yes, I have money for that. So since I have that spell... oh, I think Forget is just straight up, it's gone. Which is a little sad, but it's fine. Reduces damage from spells. Okay, so I'll come back for those for my Black Mage. Also, let me save, because I completely forgot to do that before. Okay. What would be good? Let's try Blizzara. Oh my god. I still feel kind of low. Like, the problem is I don't know if I'm supposed to be feeling like this. Like, they're hitting really hard. So I don't know if I should be trying to get another level, although I'm kind of far away from another level up. If I should just push through. I think I will try to push through. Actually, I have enough resources that I can at least get to the tower, and then we'll see how bad it is in the tower. Oh. I thought there were going to be more encounters. Okay. A Black Knight. That sounds dangerous. I forgot I need to heal my white mage. Wait, why is this big hallway like this? Anyway. Gotta get to the center. Looks like there's tablets at the top. Hey, there's another one of those robot things. Okay, I get it. You guys breathe fire. That's enough. Healing helm? A helm that casts heal when used. But the defense is... I can put it on for now. It's only 2 worse. Vorpal sword. It's worse. Miss. Aegis. Guards against stone and poison. That's good. Oh, that guards against lightning, but that hasn't been much of a problem. Stone and poison. And that guards against lightning, so I think we're fine with that. Aegis makes sense though, because I believe Aegis is the name of Athena's shield, and she made it from the visage of, what's her face, Medusa? And, you know, Medusa turns people to stone. And even though we had a Medusa in here, do you think Thunder will work on these guys? But even though we had a Medusa in the game, we didn't see much of her skill set. So it's possible that she poisoned. But she is snake themed, so maybe that's also part of it. Master, we've waited so long. I guess I will come back here later. Maybe I need another item that I just don't have. Okay, that's not a spell. Which makes sense. I think it's more of a... because you see the dragon head there, so I think it's just an ability that comes from the dragon head. So I guess this is going to be a theme of the whole tower, like every room, this bit in the middle just keeps getting smaller. Although now there's an actual reason to run around this whole hallway. That's a lot of king mummies. I will say the combat is starting to get a little bit old. I don't want to turn encounters off because I do want the experience. But I am like, dang, I just want to get through it now. But it is also because there isn't a lot to do in normal combat encounters. So I just get bored really fast. Blue dragon. More of these tablets? Thor's hammer. Cast Thundara when used? Sure. It's not like the healing staff is like that great. Just doesn't happen. The heal doesn't happen enough for it to be something that I would want to keep around. That is a gigantic hammer. Sunblade, Dragon Mail. Effective against the undead. Well, I haven't seen Blink be used either. Mail fashioned from dragon scales that guards against fire and ice. Fire and ice. I'll put it on now because of those chimeras, and then also Tiamat is a dragon, I think, so maybe she'll be using some fire attacks as well. Oh yeah, I have to get out this way. I just want to try out Flare, see what it does. Oh my god. Dang. Man. It was my black mage, now it's my monk. I could use that life spell. Or not life, whatever the upgraded version was. Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. Hey, that Chaos Shrine, the chamber in there, did it have 5 bats? Because I feel like that is the most likely place for those heroes or warriors to end up. Yeah, these solo enemies, if they're not a boss, they're not really a threat. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress.